Good evening and thank you for joining us. The mystery is deepening in the case of a missing Calgary boy and his grandparents. Tonight, there's still no sign of them, but we are learning more about the man police are calling a person of interest in this case. Global News has learned he has a history of crime. We'll get to that in a moment, but for now, the search has shifted from the Calgary home where the three were last seen to a property in Airdrie, north of the city, and to a nearby slough. Let's bring in Global National's Francis Silvaggio with the latest. Francis?
Robin, there is a family connection that we have learned about between the man police are calling a person of interest and the missing family members. We are told that Douglas Garland, the so-called person of interest, his sister is married to the son from a former marriage of the missing grandfather, Alvin Lickness. Family members also tell us that the two used to work together, but there has subsequently been a falling out. There's also criminal history linked to this property that police are now focusing on. The search is slow and painstaking, but police don't want to miss a thing. Does this land or water hold a clue to the heartbreaking week-old mystery? Does the man picked up here for questioning have any answers?
At first thought maybe just a grow up or something, but obviously it was something larger than that.
Ron David has known the owners of the property for some time.
Talked to him quite a bit over the years. They lived there quite a while. Just a nice, quiet couple.
What he didn't know was that the couple had a son, Douglas Garland. The man brought in for questioning Saturday after a tip led police to this property and the green Ford F-150 pickup police have been looking for in connection with last week's disappearance of 5-year-old Nathan O'Brien and his grandparents Alvin and Catherine Lickness.
There's a good possibility that the individual or individuals in that vehicle may have information in regards to this incident.
Not only was the vehicle found near the home of Garland's parents, he also has a connection to the missing family. And then there's his criminal history that goes back more than 2 decades. He was charged in 1992 after police found evidence of a meth lab on the same Alberta property being searched today. He immediately skipped the province and eluded authorities for nearly 7 years before he was found working as a chemical mixer at the BC Institute of Technology using the identity of a 14-year-old Alberta boy killed in a 1980 car accident. He was convicted and sentenced to 39 months for drug trafficking.
I don't know if he lives in the house or, he's got to be in his, probably around 50. He still lives at home and I don't know much about him.
Police will only call him a person of interest, although he made a brief appearance in court today on unrelated identity theft charges stemming back to his time on the run. Now, police are still asking the public for assistance with any information regarding this case, and an Amber Alert remains in effect. Douglas Garland remains in custody on those other charges. He is next scheduled to appear in court on Wednesday. Robin?
Francis Silvaggio in Airdrie, Alberta. Thanks, Francis.